Yo, what's going on, everybody? GZTV back with another video, and today we are going to be talking about the current news that has been happening around the world of rap, around the world in general. This is current events. The two headlines today, we're going to talk about some guys announcing some stuff. A lot of announcements, a lot of cool things being revealed and stuff recently. But first, we're going to talk about Drake's son Adonis. He's up in the gym. I mean, Pusha T brought it out of him. I don't want to keep bringing that beef to light because it's pretty embarrassing for Drake, if I'm gonna be honest with you. But Adonis out here hooping it up, pretty dope. Maybe he'll make the league. You never know. Drake could get some hookups with some basketball players, and yeah, Lil Uzi Vert has passed a billion streams for 2022. I don't know, man. I mean, I haven't really listened to much Uzi this year, but shout out to him. I mean, people are very much anticipating the pink tape whenever that comes out. Uzi's building some hype around it, so people are going back listening to his old catalog. I'm not opposed to it. Um, okay. People, people were kind of scared. They said Lil Uzi Vert has passed. Like they thought that meant he died. A lot of people were kind of talking about that. That's kind of funny. I don't know. I'm gonna go through these headlines kind of quickly. There's not really a lot to talk about today. It might not be that long of a video. U.S. women and men's soccer teams will receive equal pay under new deal. I don't know, man. It's kind of a weird thing going on with sports and women wanting equal pay. It's kind of weird. Like, you gotta kind of look at the revenue. I'm not trying to be sexist or misogynistic or whatever you guys want to say. But it's all about the revenue. Like, whoever goes to the games, whoever gets the most, I mean, revenue equals pay. They take fractions of the ticket revenue. They pay everybody that's involved with the events. And yeah, that's kind of how it goes. I mean, all like shout out to the women. I mean, Megan Rapinoe is a really good soccer star. Soccer is not really that good of an example because the women's team and men's team are somewhat comparable. Like the NBA, like say the NBA's national team and the WNBA's national team, those aren't even close to each other. Like NBA clearly would win a game or a scrimmage or whatever, but soccer it is pretty close. Like you got Megan Rapinoe. I think Alexis Morgan might still be on the squad. You got all these. I think Zach Ertz's wife, Julia Ertz, is also on the team. They got some pretty solid footballers out there, man. Um, the deal was part of new collective bargaining agreements with the U.S. Soccer Federation that were announced Wednesday. It was the culmination of a long battle between the women's team and the sport's national governing body, which included a high-profile lawsuit that was settled this year. The USSF said the agreement makes the United States the first country to achieve equal pay for its men's and women's team. Most other countries aren't super democratic, though. That's probably why. We're a pretty democratic country. We want equal rights for everybody. Most of the other countries, like I hate to say it, and it sounds kind of harsh, most countries don't give a damn about women. Like I'm gonna be honest, like most countries still have women wearing headwear, and although women might like it, like they were born to like it. They learned to like it. You know what I mean? Um, Headwear, whatever they call it. I'm not trying to be racist or culturally appropriate anything, but you get what I'm saying. You know, people are talking about maybe the WNBA is next, but I don't see it happening. I mean, the NBA is in the NBA and WNBA have such a big gap. Like soccer, football fans, whatever you want to call the sport, they can somewhat appreciate women's sport, the women's part of the sport. Sorry, I can't talk right now. But with the NBA, most people don't know a lot of women's soccer players. Maybe I am just capping and maybe you guys don't care about women's soccer. But that's just what I've gotten from it. That's why the equal pay thing is probably happening. Logic and Joey Badass are both dropping on June 17th. That's going to be a pretty damn good day for music. Now, Logic, I don't know if I'm super excited for it, but Logic just announced it, and he's releasing a new track tonight. We might as well do a full length album reaction to that, but I don't know. I really want to just listen to Joey Badasses and listen to Logic's a little later in the weekend, that weekend. Logic will be dropping Vinyl Days, and Joey will be dropping 2000. I will give both of them a spin. Joey Badass is getting the first spin. I mean, I'm definitely more excited for Joey Badass. It is the sequel to one of the better mixtapes from a guy that was 16 years old at the time of making it, and him making a sequel to it. People liked the style of that 1999 album, so a sequel always get a spin over something like Logic trying to make a concept album. I'm very, very interested though in what Logic. I'm not saying I'm not going to listen to Logic because I probably will, but I'm really, really actually interested in seeing what the concept for this album was because the Doc D album was a big hit for Logic, and I'm wondering what he's going to bring back to us. Kodak Black says everyone is rocking with him, even the Churls and the Police. I just really, I really like Kodak too. I mean, when he behaves. Yeah, Kodak can get in a lot of trouble. He can get dragged into his past life a lot. But Kodak's a very likable guy. He's gained so much traction recently with his work with Kendrick Lamar. I mean, shout out to Kodak, man. I mean, even his album he dropped earlier this year, it was like something everything. Forgot what it was called. I listened to it on my Twitch channel actually a while ago while I was playing some 2K. I actually kind of liked it. I really actually kind of like the album. It's kind of under the radar just a little bit, but let's just move on though. From rapping with Kendrick Lamar to creating a new sound. Stranger seen rapping with Kendrick Lamar is going viral after dropping a raw new music video. I have no idea who he is, but he could be up next. Pretty dope. I mean, the music video looks pretty cool. Let's see, man. Maybe he will pop up again for me. Okay. Nice. I mean, that's pretty dope. Yeah, I mean, if you're working with Kendrick Lamar, your career is pretty much made. That's just how good of an artist Kendrick Lamar is. And to get his cosign, get his respect is the ultimatum of a lot of rap artists' early careers. DaBaby recorded a guy and he wasn't too happy with it, wasn't having it. I mean, I understand. I mean, you are famous for recording other people, and a lot of people are going to see the video that DaBaby recorded, so maybe the guy did not want people seeing his face. I understand. I mean, it was a really unnecessary thing. I don't know if the guy was like rolling with. He couldn't have been rocking with DaBaby or like on his security team. The guy in the video looked kind of big, but I don't know. It's kind of, I don't know. You probably shouldn't be filming other people if you're famous, especially not if you're a regular citizen, I guess too. But ASAP Rocky and Rihanna welcomed their baby boy. That is pretty big news in the day today. I should have probably added that to the title, the main headlines of this video, but I didn't. But hey, they welcomed it. I wonder what they're gonna name it. These two have fallen in love over the last year, and it's very beautiful. Congratulations, ASAP Rocky and Rihanna, for welcoming your first child. Hopefully, he will do big things. Rihanna was an artist. She started her own brand, one of the best rapper-ran companies in the world, besides like Yeezy, Fendi. I mean, oh my goodness, it's still crazy to think that she started up Fendi. That is awesome, man. Yo Gotti's CMG are on the cover of Billboard. You know, I'm not too big of a fan of Yo Gotti, but shout out to him. His label CMG is going up. They've been getting a lot of traction recently. Definitely not the hottest label out, but man, they're making some waves. You got to give them some credit. The Billboard magazine, that's a very big deal. That's going to give them a lot of attention, a lot of clicks, a lot of whatever. And that's a good thing. Adult Swim is making a 10-episode Rick and Morty anime. I never really thought of that before, taking like a regular animated series and turning it into an anime. I think that's a really cool, fire concept. I must tune in, really. I don't know what it's going to be streaming on or anything. The upcoming series from Tower of God's director Takashi Sano will follow similar themes to the original Rick and Morty, but the story will be standalone. I'm feeling good about that. I don't know. I might have to watch it. It just depends on what streaming platform it is. I'm not going to go out my way and buy a subscription for a streaming platform just to watch this. I'm not that big of a Rick and Morty fan. I have the Rick and Morty Funko Pops over there. I like the show. I like the concept of the show. It's really cool. It's really iconic. It's a staple in Adult Swim, but I don't know. We'll have to see. Rod Wave's domestic violence case has been dismissed. An update on that situation? Okay, wow, that's interesting. Florida rapper Rod Wave is now in the clear, legally speaking, after he was arrested for allegedly choking his girlfriend. I wonder how his girlfriend feels, if it actually happened anyway. According prosecutors in Osceola County, Florida, reviewed the May incident and determined the case wasn't suitable for prosecution. In the arrest report, Wave's girlfriend accused him of bursting into their home and choking her until she couldn't breathe because he thought she was talking to other men. The woman, who shares 2 kids with the Soulfly rapper, called cops, but Rod had left the scene by the time. This man really fucking dipped in his fucking Lambo, probably, in his damn hundreds of horsepower sports car. Jason Derulo and Kodak Black on set for a new music video. Just when you think that Kodak Black is chilling out, man. Behind the scenes, a lot of people caught them for a music video. That is really cool. I mean, that'd be a really interesting collaboration. Kind of unorthodox, but hey, it's really good for both industries that they are in. The Senate approves $40 billion in Ukraine aid. Goodness gracious. I guess Biden got it like that. I mean, $40 billion. That's gonna help his Biden's 2024 campaign for sure, politically speaking. Senate passes $40 billion in Ukraine aid, sending bill to Biden. The Senate voted Thursday to deliver more than $40 billion in new military and humanitarian assistance to Ukraine, sending the measure to President Biden after a week-long delay sparked by a lone senator's objection. The vote was 86-11, with all opposition to the package coming from Republicans. Of course, Republicans wouldn't want to aid in the war, because why would they? They're the least sympathetic people on the damn planet, guys. Like, open your damn eyes. Let's just move on from there. Biography of MF Doom is releasing in 2024. I mean, it kind of sucks when people announce stuff like that, because now I'm like, I can't wait. It's supposed to come out in 2 years. It's going to be pretty awesome, though. I'm really excited for this. Astra Publishing House now owns the rights to the Chronicles of Doom, unraveling Rap's masked iconologist. Rest in peace to Doom. I mean, I don't think we've ever really gotten a biography of the guy. I think that's really, really interesting. Is it a book? It's a book, right? That's what a biography is, correct? I might buy it. I think that'd be a really dope book to have as a collector's item, and as something to read, and as something to find interest in. I mean, man, MF Doom is very legendary. If I had to choose, he might be a top 10 rapper for me. I really like MF Doom. Moving on. Gucci and Adidas sell $1,644 umbrella that isn't waterproof. Some people are saying it's a sunbrella, I guess. That's hilarious. Gucci and Adidas are grabbing headlines in China for selling an 11,100 won, which is 1,644 American dollars, umbrella that doesn't even stop rain. The brands say that's not what it was designed to do. Sometimes umbrellas can be used as fashion statements, especially if they're designer. Like, anything can be used for a fashion statement if it's involved with big companies like Gucci and Adidas. I mean, a hashtag on the collaboration umbrella being sold for 11,100 won is not waterproof attracted more than 140 million views on social media site Weibo, which I'm assuming is what is used in China instead of like a Twitter or something. The post focuses on a disclaimer that the parasol doesn't block rain, but instead should be used as shade for the sun, and for fashion purposes, the product originally had been classified as an umbrella, but was changed to a more ambiguous term in Mandarin. I mean, I wouldn't buy this. I mean, it's a lot of money for a functional umbrella, let alone a fashion statement umbrella. It's interesting, though, for sure. Chris Brown appears to congratulate Rihanna and A$AP Rocky, even though we know what Chris Brown has done in the past. I'm sure he's missed smacking the shit out of Rihanna, but okay, sorry, maybe that was a little too far. Let's just move on. We have new music tonight. Let me just go over some of the new music. Unk and Few are dropping a song called Hotel Lobby, and if you guys are not familiar with who that is, I think it is Offset and Quavo, or Offset and Takeoff, a mix of the two members of the Migos. At first, when I saw this, I was like, who the hell? And then I looked it up on the internet. I was like, oh, it's another name for a duo from the Migos. Tory Lanez is dropping a new song. Logic is dropping a new song with DJ Premier for his album Vinyl Days. He's dropping the title track. Moneybagg Yo already dropped that song with Kodak. Lil Durk is dropping the deluxe for 7220, which is interesting. Post Malone is dropping a single from his upcoming album, Rescue Rangers theme. That's very interesting. Maybe we're getting a concept album out of Posty. Babyface Ray is dropping a deluxe for his album Face. 42 Doug is dropping a song. Stunna for Vegas is dropping an album. That's pretty awesome. He might have some good features on there. Billie Eilish is dropping a song. I might have to check that out. Lil Nas is dropping an album. Ari Lennox is dropping a song. Jelly and Juicy J have a song on the way. Erica Banks is dropping a song. FaZe Kayson is dropping a song with 504 and Sheck West. That's pretty damn cool. And yeah, that is probably about it. There's a lot of stuff to listen to. I'll probably listen to it tomorrow. Yeah. SpaceX reportedly paid $250,000 to cover up Elon Musk's sexual misconduct. Oh, the power of money. Someone said Putin working overtime. SpaceX, the aerospace firm founded by Elon Musk, the world's wealthiest man, paid a flight attendant $250,000 to settle a sexual misconduct claim against Musk in 2018. Shouldn't that be illegal? Shouldn't that be a tampering, imprisonment for something? The attendant worked as a member of the cabin crew on a contract basis for SpaceX's corporate jet fleet. She accuses Musk of exposing his erect penis to her. That is fucking gross, Elon. Discord mod activities for sure. Rubbing her leg without consent. You are fucking weird. And offering to buy her a horse in exchange for an erotic message. Good God. After Insider contacted Musk for comment, he emailed to ask for more time to respond and said there's a lot more to this story. I don't know, man. It sounds like it's all put out there. If I were inclined to engage in sexual harassment, this is unlikely to be the first time in my entire 30-year career that it comes to light. He wrote, calling the story a politically motivated hit piece. No, I don't think so. No, sorry. You can't be let off with the whole politic fucking excuse. Come on, Elon, do better, man. Do better. Yeah, that's gonna do it for the news segment for today.